the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to throw, it's Hodge. Starting to feel a little pressure. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, East Carolina.
And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Alabama needs just a few inches here on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin them deep. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Dropping back, it's Hodge. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Parker. There he goes! Touchdown, Pirates! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by 4 over New Mexico State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their third of the day. They're number one in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. To the ground with the back. They'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. Out of the end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made in the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. The snap to the up man, they'll fake it. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work. Running back searching for a hole. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on.
Looking for the end zone. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And that is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you've got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
And the Pirates with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball to 33.
That's an easy completion to the tight end on a stick route, but that play later they could pump and then hit the tight end going up the seam for a big one.
Looking to take a shot. And he bats it away, it falls incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Throwing on the rock. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be third down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. It'll be a draw. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Pirates back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Hodge. Got it set up on the outside. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, ECU! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Takes the easy completion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Trying to take it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Really good balance on that last
nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the gun, running back on the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And he's going to try to return this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And the ball's out there after it. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. What a golden opportunity for this offense. Scooping up the ball. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
offense will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Duke's offense will get the first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed.
And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Pierre. Makes the grab. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25. The Blue Devils are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Gets it out fast. On his feet at the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. He unleashes a long one. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Pirates offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. And it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take on the pass.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right down the middle. The sure hands. It's Williams. All down. play and a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parker. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. What an abject disaster by this guy. Running around, never threw it away, and finally forced out of bounds. Big loss forced by the D. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Bringing it up. His drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Pierre. Pressure coming. And they get to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Wants to return it. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is
Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Delay of game. is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Goes to the option. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game.
Touchdown, ECU! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Pierre. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on 1st down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Flips it out in the flat. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. And the Pirates can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He breaks a tackle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. He stopped way short of the 1st down. They tried the fake, and no one was fooled. Great place to start for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Pierre. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. They're working that left side. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dances away to buy time. Got it behind the line. It's Parker. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high, throw him over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They fake it again. Pretty soon you keep faking it. It's not really a fake. This is probably one of those. Where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. Looking for a man. It's Pierre. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Bring in the heat. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires on the move. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Get it out on the screen. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that 1st down marker. 4th down coming up. And the Pirates, and they'll fake it again. There he goes. And the gamble pays off as they pick up the 1st down. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads it downfield. Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Blue Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick toss. Nice move there. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll move the tight end. Rides to back and leaves it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Blue Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Fires to the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the grab. It's Parker. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Looking to the end zone. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.